Okay. All right, let's see what my mom does over here. Okay, let's go knight f6. Let's go knight f6. e6. D4, your mom is base. Guys, she's a Cramling. She's not base, she's just a Cramling. That is everything she is. I'm gonna go d5. Bishop e7. This is just the Queen's Gambit decline that I'm playing right now. Nothing more than that. Here we're gonna castle. Okay, we'll be analyzing the previous game later and then we'll be able to see this. We're gonna bring this around. I'm gonna bring my knight up. And I think I gotta go for immediate stuff like this. I think I gotta go for immediate stuff like this. Pawn takes b5 and then bishop b7. I think we gotta do it. I think we gotta do it. Let's go bishop b7, I believe, and then rook c8 and then bring this one up. Yeah. Alright, let's do this, guys. Let's do this. I decided to just go for the Queen's Gambit declined. Yeah, no, this... No, I don't know if this would be considered a semi-Slav. Okay, so I'm gonna bring my queen up just because I don't want to have it disturbing me over here with the whole rook and all that kind of stuff. I don't want to have it over here. So, I think I'm gonna go ahead and bring my queen up. That's what I'm gonna go ahead and do, yeah. That is what I am going to go ahead and do. Alright, so she's bringing the knight up. I think that what we're gonna do, if takes, and we have a little bit of a situation. I think I'm just gonna bring my knight around. I think that is what I'm gonna go ahead and do. I don't really want to take over there. Let's do that. Let's do that. So yeah, knight over here. I want to maybe go rook c8 and then bring this one up at some point. I kind of want to do those kind of things. So I'm going to take with the bishop now. And now everything is kind of, I think that everything is kind of, okay right now. Yeah, this is looking pretty great. Okay, she's 2 minutes down now. Here we go. Does my dad play chess too? Yeah, he's also a grandmaster. And we're doing a match against him whenever we reach 1,500 subs. So that's one sub goal we have going on as well. Alright, so I want to kick this one around. I guess that this is what's going to happen if I kick it around. So I think that I'm going to start by bringing this rook in. I feel like all my family has always met in like a really cute way. Like my grandparents met at a theme park, you know, because they searched for shelter at the same place. So they met in a very cute way. And then my parents met at a chess tournament, and my dad was like, my dad was like always going with my mom, like, you know, from the hotel to the playing hall, and that's how they met basically. I feel like everybody has had like really cute stories of how they met. All right, let's see. So let's see what we have over here. Do I take there? Is that what we do? And then bring this one around? I'm not sure. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna bring this knight around. We're gonna try to take this and then we're bring this one up. Okay, so this one is going up. Let's see. I'm gonna go here. Why does my bishop suck so much though? I think I'm gonna start pushing up. Wait, why am I playing so fast? Guys, I'm really panicking over the fact that I'm playing this fast. There's no reason for me. Yeah, alright, so this one is going up. Let's see. Okay. I probably want to go rook over here, but I can't really do it. I also wanted to go here. That was the thing. If this or this, I guess that if this, there's going to be queen takes. Which, you know, is fine. Alright, let's bring this rook around. So we could go for this. Probably should go for this. And then bring my rook. No, no. This. Bishop over here. Rook there. I think that's pretty much what I need to do. I think I need to start with this at least. And now rook over here. The idea is that if takes, that we have bishop here. I think that there's some play that we might have over here. I'm gonna go rook b8. The idea here is that if takes, I have bishop here. And we're gonna have at some point some knight c3 ideas. Maybe. So yeah, this is basically what I want to do. I think this is pretty okay. Ooh, she's going for this move. Wait, this is interesting. Very interesting, guys. The action is gonna start right here and right now. Not even kidding. Right here, right now. This is gonna be pretty crazy. So if this... At least the knight is leaving that whole situation. I can maybe go queen takes over here, though. Is this not a free pawn? I think I'm gonna take this one. I think I'm gonna take the pawn on c5. I don't think I have anything else that's cool. So she's going now for some queen exchanges, and I like my position. I like going knight here because I think it's pretty tricky because there's ideas of like queen check. And then we're also not exchanging queens. I don't want to exchange queens. The question is though, do we have knight check? And I guess you gotta go queen take, rook takes, and then queen check, and then winning this rook. Do we have these kind of moves? That's what we need to check out immediately. We might be winning on exchange, everybody. And you cannot move the knight because of this check. So I don't know if this is trickier, so I need to think. I think that we're actually having a great position. I think actually that I'm gonna go knight here. I prefer this. It's a bit trickier than going for the immediate, trying to win an exchange. She's almost 2500 FIDE rating. Oh, she's like 2470 FIDE rating. Her peak FIDE is 2550, but she doesn't play that much online. So yeah. Okay, so she's starting with this. I'm gonna take back. This is like the only move I have, so I gotta take back. So, but what I'm thinking is takes, bishop here. To deviate the bishop cannot take because of this checkmate. Question is, what happens if this move? Well, then we're gonna have takes, and then if takes over here, we should be a lot better, but I think this is what I'm gonna do. Bishop and rooks do work better together as well, so I'm gonna take here, and then I'm gonna go bishop over here. If bishop f3, I always have these bishop checks. You can never go here. You're gonna have to go here, and then I'm gonna have knight check. So this is the only move that there is in this position. She has to go for this move, which is what we just analyzed. We just looked at this. And my only choice is to take over here. But I want to take over here. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Now this one is hanging. I think actually I'm going to go here immediately. Because then the rook will go here, and then I can always go bishop here and defend. Yeah. We've got this, guys. We've got this. This is such an interesting game, actually. Yeah, so she needs to go back. Rook here, knight here. Then there's check. Here, although I don't know if I like this. It didn't work there. Actually, maybe I should defend before. Maybe I should do it, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and do it, I think. And now I've rook there. I believe that we can go ahead and... Yeah, so now that she's going there, which is what I thought. Let's see, bishop check. Let's go bishop check. I'm gonna take here. If knight takes, I'm going rook b6. And then I'm gonna be taking this pawn is the plan. I don't want to exchange everything. So I'm gonna go back now, trying to go for this. Even better. So I'm going f6. So, I'm taking back. All right. I'm gonna go bishop 6. Ah! No! Oh man, I didn't see it. Oh no, what did I do? What did my rook do over there? Mom, I lost my rook in the last game. I was just looking at the pawns.
I like the opening I got, but afterwards, when you played this very nice b4 move, you know, b4 was very strong, I think. So I thought something had gone wrong for me.
Wait, let's see in the position.
If you want to go h6, I think you should do it the move before.
Oh, not now.
Yeah, well, do it in this. Do it before castling, even. Yeah, even before
because
here.
You don't have h4.
Or if you want, you go knight d7, because in general, when I would take on f6, you want to take with a knight. So if you want to go h6, start with knight d7 here.
Yeah.
If I go queen c2, now you can go h6. And now I cannot go h4 because you
take it.
yes, take it. So this a little bit, and then I go bishop h4, but then I don't have this with the h4. So it's just different, because in general, when I take on f6, you want to take back with the knight.
Yeah,
so,
no, with the bishop, that makes sense.
And now I probably should take on f6 and go castling, because you have to take back with the bishop. So maybe this I should do, but okay. But if you're not, so because in general you always want to take back with a knight, I think. Okay, but h4 is interesting. It's
because my bishop is kind of misplaced over here, yeah?
Yeah, and you know, when you go h6, it's a little bit like a hook. If I go for long castling, I can go h4, g4.
Yeah.
But h4 is also fine. Maybe, I don't know what is more. It depends on taste now. But I have this choice to take on f6. You have to take back with the f6. I don't have to go for long castling. I can also maybe play for e4. But I play h4 because you cannot take on g5. Now I went long castling. Yes.
Yeah, g5, I'm basically getting checkmated, guys, on h7.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
Yeah, okay. You will defend h7 with the other knight, but now we open the h line, so my rook is just for free entering the game, so you don't want that. There's one idea that you go a5, a4, and then maybe take on c4, yeah. But you can also take like you did, yeah. So it's but you have to create play on the queen side, absolutely.
Yeah, because that's the only side that I'm attacking.
And now you played queen b. Yes, bishop e2 I think is the right. I think the bishop should be on e2, because otherwise bishop d3. When you go knight d5, you have always knight before, and I don't want to change my bishop for your knight. So this is why the bishop is more better on e2. Yeah. Okay. So
bishop e2, and then I went bishop b7. I don't know if this was too slow, but.
And now
I needed to get my pieces out, I thought.
Yeah, play maybe king b1, but maybe I should play some quicker. But king b1 is because one time when you will play c5, and then the king want to get away from the c5 here. So because you will try to open it. You will try to open the position on the queen side. So king b1, and you played queen a5, and now what did I play here? I played knight d5, yes.
Yeah.
And you play knight b6. Yeah, that surprised me now. And what did I go? I took an f6, but I don't think
that's not a good sign. That surprised me.
No, but I think I shouldn't take on. What did I do?
Yeah, I went bishop takes f6. Yeah.
I thought that was logical.
Yeah, because now I need to once again take with my bishop instead of my knight. So
And now I played f4, and the idea I didn't know if I go knight d4. This is what I wanted to play, but I thought maybe if I go knight d4, maybe you can take on e5. D takes on c5.
Wait, sorry. If you went
here, this is what the move I wanted to play.
Knight d4,
the idea is to take on f6 to you get a very bad king side, and also to play knight c5. But I didn't know if you can take and go c5 yourself. This is why I didn't play that.
Oh, like take over here?
Yes, and then you go c5. You give the c pawn just so the bishop can get in.
Oh, that's actually really cool. Yeah, and then I'm opening up the whole diagonal. That's actually a really nice line. Yeah.
So that's why I didn't play it. That's why I play f4. So I wanted to so if you take on e5, I can take back with the f pawn, and if you go c5, I can take with the pawn. So that's why I play like that.
Yeah, that's actually really nice. Yeah, so, this is very typical that you want to give away a pawn just to activate your pieces, because this bishop is worth nothing if, you know, it can't be active. So it's worth just sacrificing a pawn for the activity of it.
Yeah, and if I take on c5, you open for the bishop, but you also open for the rook to c8. So there are...
Boom! And with one pawn, you open up for, you know, this rook, which is worth 5 points, for the bishop, which is worth 3 points. You're opening up for all of these pieces.
Yeah, so and that's what you want to have. And especially when we have I castle long side, you short side, it's like a race, and it's, you know, the one who is quickest. So it's very important to have piece play, to have active play.
Yeah, it's definitely like a race, like you said. Yeah, but I went no, it was in this position, but I went instead rook c8 to prepare it, which was a bad move, I think.
Yeah.
I was like, I should probably take the other rook, maybe, if I want to do it. So
yeah, maybe that. I don't know if that matters. I think c5 looks like such a good move here. c5, yes, to open up.
Let's continue. So rook c8 I played, and then knight e4.
Yeah, this is typical. This is my idea with my play.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit like I want to play positional. I want to put a piece on c5, so you never can play with your pawn.
Yeah, it's so annoying when the opponent is like blocking it, because everything I want to do is to go c5. That is everything that I want to do. There's nothing more I want to do. And you're just stopping it, which is why I probably should have done it before, Yeah,
before it looked so strong. So somewhere I think I have to change. And now I played here, you took, and I took.
Yeah, now I'm just, my pieces are so cramped.
I think rook h3 is a mistake, but I had some idea, rook g3, and then I wanted to play against your king. But I think
my mom wanted to checkmate.
I think queen b3 is the right one. And if you go
b4... Why queen b3?
Because I defend the pawn on e3, but I also defend against knight 4, because this knight before was hanging in there all the time.
Yeah.
And if you now go b4, I play rook c1, and my pawn is very well guarded. So queen b3 was what I have to play here.
Yeah. That makes sense, actually.
I think this is absolutely what I have to play.
Just to keep everything defended.
And my rook on h3. So rook h3, I think, is a mistake.
Yeah.
And now your next move is very strong. I think b4 is very strong here. I went g4, but I'm not sure this is right. So we can see what's happening now. b3 is very... You play rook d8 first.
I don't know if I should go rook d8. I think it was too slow to go rook d8. I don't know.
Yeah, but rook d8 looks fine. And now what should I go? Now maybe I have to go some rook c8. But I played a g5, and now we have b3 is very good. Yeah. Very, very good. Because the rook is good on d8. Because it's avoiding 97. Sometimes if you want to go rook b8, maybe I have 97.
Let's see. If I want to go...
With the
rook b8.
When the rook was still on f8.
And then you have 97.
I could have had, 97.
Yeah, that was the idea, basically.
So rook d8 is just avoiding 97 and all.
This is pretty good. And rook b8,
And here, I don't know. Here I just felt I had so many problems. So yeah, maybe.
I'm happy with this, guys. You guys can't see it, but these are actually the best engine moves. b3, rook d8, b3, rook b8. Now this is actually the best engine moves. I'm proud, guys.
Yeah, this is very good. And this move, when you fret something, you don't make the fret immediately, but you have a fret next move. Because if I go, for example, king a8, just to get away the king.
King a1.
Yeah, king a1. You have this bishop a6, and after knight c3, bishop a6, and queen c2, then knight b4 is coming. This move I was so scared of before. So I played knight c4.
Knight c4.
I want to distract you.
And I went queen takes c5, and here I thought I had a really good position.
Yeah, you have good position. I play queen a3, and now you can win exchange. Yes, take on a3 and bishop a6, then you will win exchange. But I will see.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I knew that, but I didn't. I couldn't see anything against it.
Oh, you didn't see takes, and this is actually really nice. Takes, and the only move is to go knight takes, because if pawn takes, and there's knight c3 check. So knight takes is the only move, and then there's bishop a6 giving the bishop, but the idea is that if bishop takes bishop, there's knight c3 check, and I'm getting the rook, so I'll be an exchange up.
You will be exchange up, and the pawns are equal, so this is just very, very good for you.
I miss this tactic. I was just looking at like knights here, and I was also looking at I saw this, but then I realized that after queen check that there's e4. Because I thought that I might have this kind of stuff, but I just missed that I think that I just missed that I could take here. Because it just felt like I didn't want to exchange queens, because we had so many nice checks and stuff.
Yeah. And that's typical. But this is, you have put so much pressure with your last moves.
Yeah.
So maybe probably there was something I can do to keep it equal, but I couldn't find it.
So, knight b4. Yeah, so this was then a mistake. Takes.
But it's only because I queen a5. I think this was.
Yeah, I didn't see queen a5, so I thought my move was super good, but I missed this whole takes and then queen a5.
Because the problem is also d5 is not possible because of lots of things. Yeah, you always have this mate on d1.
Yeah.
So I need.
Yeah, so I just thought that I'd go for something like this.
But maybe you should have gone queen d5. Maybe not to change. Maybe queen d5 is stronger here.
What's the idea with this?
It's when I take, I don't know, my idea was to take with a pawn and you get a better pawn chain. But I'm still in the game, yeah.
But maybe what was better?
I don't know, you will have better pawns. This is true, but not the same piece activity. But I think I'm still in the game, yeah. So here, now you play bishop a6, which is a very tricky move. I can, if I take it, yeah. Oops,
La. Anna going for one move tricks like she always does.
Yeah, no, but
you know me.
No, but this is good. This is a good move because you have this passive bishop, so you have to play. But here I had two choices. I could also go knight c6. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, the idea that if takes is hanging, I guess. I didn't see that.
So I played a3, but then you have, I guess what you played is, you have no choice.
So you went I thought this was one of the only moves. Bishop takes e2. I thought it would be better because of the bishop, but I messed this up. This was a mistake.
I thought this position was about equal. You
Yeah.
have the bishop, but you have a weakness on c6. I also, and I have a king which can be active on the queen side. Your king can be active on the king side, going to h7, g6, h5, picking up the pawn on h4. That's why. And if I can get the knight to d4, I will have a stronghold for my knight.
Yeah,
So-
I thought that if I could just like get rid of these two pawns, like exchange this for these two, I would be better.
No.
Am I not?
You would be better if you would be quicker on the king side because my king is far away. But if my king would be on the king side, then the knight is quite good because it's what's happening there.
So interesting.
Because we have 5 against 5, we're only playing one side of the board. So it depends on the activity of the pieces.
So 4 versus 4.
4 versus 4.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
so it depends on if you are pushing me back with piece activity, you will be better. But in general, when we only play on one side, it would make life easier for the knight. The bishop is so good to play on both sides of
That's
the board.
actually such a cool tip, guys. I hope you're putting this down in your papers because this is actually a really cool tip. I actually didn't know that. I thought that if we were playing on the same side, that my king was going to be really good over here and that I was going to be really fast and that my bishop can maybe take off, like, the other king. That's actually really cool. I had no idea.
But it's true. But if my king will be cut off on the queen side, you will have 3 pieces to play with on the king side.
So it depends on where your king is.
It depends on where the king is.
Yeah.
White will I will absolutely need to put my king on the queen side, on the king side, to defend my pawns.
Yeah.
But without the king, then you have this h4 is a weakness for me.
King is important, guys. King is very important. Okay.
Especially in the end games.
Always in the end games.
In the end game, it's like free pawns. It's like a whole piece.
It is. Okay, so bishop g4. At first I was thinking rook d2, but then I just thought you just take it, and if this, you just have rook f1.
Rook c1. Yeah.
Sorry, rook c1.
That's what I would have played.
Yeah.
And this rook endgame. Because you have to be a little careful for my b pawn. I will take your a7 pawn. You will take, and I have double b pawns. So it could be quick actually. Yeah.
Mom, wait, I need to ask you this question. What is your favorite chess piece? So I know that the queen, objectively the queen is the best because it's worth 9 points or anything else is. But what if you had a list of like the best chess piece? What is the piece that you would put?
Maybe the knight actually, because I like very much the knight when I have a positional. I have a very nice square for it. For example, the knight on c4.
Yeah.
It's normally very good because you're controlling so many squares. Or if you get f5, you can play for mate. But on c4, and if, for example, black has his pawn or her pawn on 4, so this knight cannot be changed.
So if you put the knight on a square where there's no pawns behind it, you mean?
Yeah, where there's no pawns to take it away from that square. Also
awesome.
because knight is such a special piece, no? Really such
Mom,
a special
I'm so happy. When I did this, I said the same piece. It goes in the genes to say the knight. So,
Rook c1, this is normal.
Yeah.
I put my rook on the most active square, and it's on the open line and attacking a pawn. So
Exactly. That's all you want to
Check.
have it. I went for the checks that the king would be a little bit.
I don't think you should go for the check because you're helping me up. So after this, so somehow, yeah, here.
But yeah, but this kind of went a little bit. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, here now, yes.
Yeah.
Now I was happy here because your king is weak. So I don't know how. I mean, you have the bishop, and also now you can't take the f4 pawn so quickly. And now you have problems.
Yeah,
with
your
the
idea
king.
is to go rook check, and then that's the immediate plan. That's why I went f6, but I think this is a mistake
f6, I think is a mistake
because my
also.
king becomes too weak.
But okay, what I played was maybe also okay, but I forgot the check. This was my plan here, and now I took an f6, but I think still yes. And you took back, and now I need to give the check. I have to push your king down to the last rank.
Oh, yeah.
Check. So yeah.
I mean, I should just go rook e1 or something.
Yeah. You can absolutely play it.
Yeah, this would have been a long game. Maybe I would have drawn, but I was really low on time, and that's why I messed this up, I think.
Yeah, you got a long time.
So yeah. Well, this is an interesting game. It's sad that I wasn't able to try to draw this and that it ended in that way. But thank you, Mom, for analyzing it. I think we're gonna go to the next games. We're gonna go for the blitz games.